A quick turnaround, guys. 10:40. When we come back, we're gonna get Dennis' take on the netball situation and his situation as the public
and we
relations
have to talk
officer.
about the Jamaican footballer, Jorginho.
Yes. Yeah. You saw that story, Rachid.
Yeah, man, that's right.
Yeah. Well,
When we come back from the break.
We can get your take on that one. 10:41 in Antigua and Barbuda. You're listening to Good Morning JoJo on Observer Radio 91.1. Dennis, in terms of the National Netball Association of Trinidad and Tobago, that is how it's pronounced. National Netball Association. TTNA.
Netball Association.
And your tenure as the public relations officer. One, you're still locked out of the WhatsApp groups.
Still, and further developments, they have sent out notice of the council meeting, which is tomorrow morning, but they did not email me. So a lot of protocol errors going on, and at this point in time, I'll tell you straight up, I'm not really concerned about what my position will be. I still serve netball. I still serve all sports. If they decide they want, as a council, they decide they want to have me out of the sport because I'm no good or whatever it is, then great. But the unanswered questions will stay there and leave a scent in the room that even they can't ignore. It is my understanding that the board members, I have to say, I'm disappointed. There were a couple of people who I was talking to along the way, and I'm hearing too much. They are not happy, but they're silent.
Yeah, and that's
and
the
they're
thing.
participating.
Yeah.
Because if you're not sending me notice for a meeting, then you're not doing your job.
And
That's
Dennis,
how it goes.
Yeah, and Dennis, this is just a reflection of the Antigua and Barbuda Athletic Association. So to this day, Dr. Benjamin was the first vice president and the head coach, and also
Dr. Benjamin was the third vice president.
Right? And Teddy Daly.
Lindsay was the first vice president.
Right. Lindsay has resigned.
Yeah, Teddy Daly was a member.
Right, and he was also the coach of 4 of the athletes. But the rest of people in there who care so much about athletics.
The World Under 20.
Yeah. Who cares so much about athletics? Their voice is so loud. My gosh, I go deaf when I hear them now. But you see, that's the thing, right? So they talk a lot, and they shoo and but when it really comes time to stand up, they don't. And that's my thing with them. So how are you going to get change if you don't be the catalyst for change? At some point or another, a man named Joe Barry used to teach me literature in St. Joe's Academy. He tell me, a man that stands for nothing will fall for anything. And at the time,
exactly.
I thought that, well, Lord, Joe Barry gone and one he conundrum speech again. But now as I realize that that's the same situation. So, but I agree with you, Dennis. If they don't want...
You know something? I'll say this, right? My silence is not for sale, right? But nobody offered me like a BMW or a trip to Bali or, somewhere exotic. Nobody is talking about, hey, you know what? Dennis Allen did this. That was unethical. This, that was unconstitutional. This, that was irregular. But they want my head? You understand what I'm saying? I am asking questions. And if these women refuse to give answers, it's me watching? Well, then you are the problem. And if the council tomorrow or any other time decides that they want to remove me from office, it's a seat you could take. It's a seat I took. The people you all elected didn't want the seat. You understand?
Yeah.
They did not want the seat because they decided, you know what? The juice ain't worth the squeeze. This is free work we're doing. Heavy lifting. And if it is that I'm not being allowed to do it, then somebody stand up, someone among you stand up and say, hey, I could do a better job, and then prove it.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
I invite them to. What you threatening me? To take away a job that I do for free? That's what you're threatening me?
Hey,